Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches. Bienvenidos a un nuevo directito hoy. Bienvenidos, ya estamos aquí, estamos frescos, nuevo corte de pelito, estamos fallerío absoluto. Bienvenidos a un nuevo directito, vamos a comenzar la historia del Juarez Gunslinger, que forma parte de una saga de juegos, que es Juarez, que, bueno, para el que no lo sepa, básicamente son historias ambientadas, pues a ver, en el oeste estadounidense, y este tipo de ambientación. Yo tengo que decir que de los juegos que han salido hasta el día de hoy, de los Juarez, yo solo he tenido en mi vida y he jugado al último que salió, que es el Juarez Gunslinger, que es el que vamos a comenzar en el día de hoy. El directo en principio va a ser cortito. ¿Por qué? Porque a partir de las 11 de la mañana, bueno, un poquito antes que comenzara la previa, tenemos los entrenamientos libres 2 de la Fórmula 1 y luego, entrenamientos libres no. La Sprint Shootout, la clasificación para la Sprint, que estoy equivocado, estoy confundido con el año pasado. Entonces, el directo será hasta que sea más o menos la hora de que vaya a comenzar la Sprint Shootout. Entonces cortaré directo. Y ya en principio hoy no creo que haya más directo. Ya sería pues, probablemente para mañana después de la carrera de Fórmula 1. Entonces, voy a leer un poquito brevemente de qué va un poco la historia del Juarez Gunslinger a modo de sinopsis, por así decirlo. Y vamos a comenzar el jueguito. Yo tengo que decir una cosa rápidamente antes de leer la sinopsis y empezar a jugar. Que yo este juego en su día lo jugué creo que en la Xbox 360. Y claro, creo que en la Xbox 360 creo que iba a 30 FPS, puede ser. O a 60, no estoy seguro cuánto iba en la Xbox, pero ahora lo estoy jugando con los hercios del monitor, que lo tengo que este monitor es de 170 hercios. Y lo estoy jugando a full de fluidez. Entonces me va a costar un huevo adaptarme. Pero bueno, vamos a disfrutar de la historia, vamos a hacerlo lo mejor que podamos. Y vamos a disfrutar del juego porque yo en su día me lo pasé de esto hace pues 10 años. Porque el Juarez Gunslinger es de 2013, si no estoy yo equivocado. Y claro, no me acuerdo ni torta. O sea, es que no me acuerdo ni torta. Entonces para mí va a ser como pasármelo desde cero. Se me ha acabado la música, por cierto, que he puesto música temática, he puesto literalmente música del juego. O sea, he puesto música del juego. A ver si la podemos poner por aquí otra vez. Es lo que termino de comentar las cosas. Eso es. Vale, el Juarez Gunslinger. ¿De qué va? Un poco por encima el Juarez Gunslinger. Pues básicamente, Gunslinger lo que nos presenta es una historia desde la vida de un cazador de recompensas que se llama Silas Greaves, ¿vale? Y básicamente este señor, el Silas Greaves, pues va relatando aquellas hazañas y aquellos eventos que han ido surgiendo en su vida, pues que cada vez son más surrealistas y más cambiantes, más diferentes. Y también lo que nos ofrece el juego es que nos vamos a encontrar con diferentes personajes famosos del oeste, como Billy el Niño, Jesse James y otros, mientras exploramos la historia desde la perspectiva de este cazador de recompensas, Silas Greaves. Entonces, para no entrar ya en más detalle, esto es un pequeñísimo resumen de lo que va a tratar el juego. Yo me he molestado en hacer una pequeña investigación súper complicada, modo ironía, obviamente, de toda la saga de Juarez. Está el Juarez 1 del año 2006, el Bound in Blood del 2009 y el de Cartel del 2011, con cada uno de sus resúmenes. ¿Qué pasa? Que como yo no he jugado a ningún Juarez, solamente al último, al Gunslinger, pues como que la verdad que me da un poco igual. Entonces no me voy a volver loco, la verdad. Aunque sí que estoy leyendo que hay un Juarez, el de Cartel, que es del 2011, que no es sobre el oeste. No es temática del oeste, sino que es temática actual, teniendo en cuenta que salió en el año 2011. Ese me llama la atención, la verdad. Me lo tendría que mirar a ver cómo está. Me llama la atención. si veo que me mola, igual no lo pasamos. Teniendo en cuenta que no tiene nada que ver, no sigue un hilo en las dos historias, el Gunslinger y el de Cartes, son dos juegos que no tienen nada que ver, así que igual me lo podría pasar también. Vale, perfecto. Pues dicho esto, y sin más preámbulo, vamos a quitar la música y me voy a poner el juego, que ya lo tengo abierto por aquí, yo lo tengo ya todo preparadito. Volvemos para atrás. Que yo me lo había abierto ya un poco para ver cómo podía ir la movie. Venga, vamos al lío. Ahí está. Perfecto. Aquí estamos, Juarez Gunslinger. Espero que de audio esté bien, aunque quizás debería subirlo un poco, ¿vale? Y para esto lo que voy a hacer es lo siguiente. Voy a ponerme otra vez por aquí. Perdón por esto porque no quiero que se vea la pantalla del escritorio. Me lo voy a poner al 8. Yo creo que al 8 estará bien. Y ahora sí, volvemos a cambiar. Ok. Vale. Perfecto. Pues hecho esto, y yo creo que ya a nivel bien de sonido, vamos a mirar un momento aquí el sonido del juego, el tema música, la voy a bajar un poquito más para que no sea tan... que no se oiga tanto. Y vamos a comenzar. Historia y juego nuevo. Juego nuevo. No sé lo que tengo ahí, pero juego nuevo. Es normal. Yo no me quiero calentar la cabeza, la verdad. Vamos al lío. Abilene, Kansas, 1910.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy.
Como
First man I
qué
hunted
buen
was
doblaje,
back when I
tío.
was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Bien. Érase una vez en Stinging Springs. Silas Greaves llegó a Abilene en 1910, afirmando haber cabalgado con Billy el niño de joven. Aquí pone algunos enemigos más duros de lo normal que tienen barra de salud. Perfecto. Comenzamos. Qué buen doblaje, tío. Este juego a mí me encantaba por eso, tío. Te metía mucho en la historia. Vale. Nos movemos. Va perfecto, ¿no? Va perfecto. Qué raro es lo que digo, la fluidez. Se me hace súper raro, tío.
Let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Vale, tenemos un punto de habilidad, lo primero. Nos vamos a poner pistolero. Ahí está, armas dobles. Perfecto. Seguimos. Además a nivel gráfico de diseño, tío, está muy guay ese rollo medio cartoon. O sea, a mí me flipa, tío. Y aquí es cuando empieza la movida.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Ok, perfecto.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Rescata a Billy el niño y a su banda.
Deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Vale. 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 No hay nadie por aquí.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Vale, buen tirito ahí a la cabeza. Puntería de mierda ahí. Ahí está, de loco.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea.
Ahí está.
Would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Eso molaba mucho también, ese minijuego de esquivar. Molaba muchísimo, tío.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't
No sé
the
si puedo
sharpest
subir.
tools
Sí,
in the
puedo subir.
shed.
Vale. No sé si puedo subir
Position is very important.
y ver desde aquí.
Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
¡Ey! Podemos... ¡Oh! Vale.
Indeed, John.
¡Ole!
But where was I? Oh yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Vale, este dispara más lento, ¿eh? Este tiene menor cadencia. Tenemos la concentración lista, ¿eh?
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Watch your flank! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Hostia, vaya mierda, ¿no? O sea, no lo he aprovechado nada, tío.
I cut their numbers in half.
Cabrón este,
But I
loco.
just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack
Vale.
of skill with a
Eso
seemingly endless
es.
supply of
Ole.
ammo.
Vamos a coger balitas.
It was a bit of a slog.
Vale,
I
venga.
finally fought my
Sí.
way around the back
Quiero
of
coger
the house.
balas, please. Eso es. Venga, entramos.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
David el sucio.
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldwin.
Qué guapo, tío. Billy el niño.
And said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Más o menos.
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Hostia. Que no doy una mierda, loco. ¿Se carga?
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Vale. Bien, bien. Bien, bien, bien. Ahora al Charlie.
Shooting us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
¡Ey, cabrón! ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Ok, vámonos. Vale.
It was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted.
Vamos a ponernos tirador, algo de tirador aquí. Eso es. Vale. No hay nadie.
Directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Caballos. Bien, bien hecho ahí, buen combo ahí.
Many would have fled in my place.
Buen combo, guapo, guapo.
But I
Muy
had
chulo.
that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Vale.
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, man.
F. Vale.
Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past the Paso.
Ole. Sí, señor.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Show yourself.
Ole.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Ole. Bien.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Se viene. De esto me acuerdo.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Me acuerdo de
I
esto.
read that you went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
Orgulloso, apuesto, torpe. Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Duelito. Aquí te enseña, te explica un poco más la movida. Ahí. Cuando tu oponente vaya a disparar, vaya por su arma, pulsa el clic izquierdo, desenfundar, apunta y vuelve a disparar. Vale, y vuelve a darle para disparar. Perfecto. Ahí estamos.
Man, that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Vale, llegamos al establo. Trae los caballos y pone, esta vez en serio.
As stepped inside, and bam!
Vale.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Bien. Puntería 56%. Pat Garrett, lo has matado de forma honorable. Bien, 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 bien. Me faltaron el tema de las pepitas. No sé cómo... dónde buscar el tema de las pepitas, pero bien, 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 bien. Primera misión, bien, ¿no? O sea, el juego... el juego mola, tío. El juego a mí me flipa, tío. Parece que después de todo no ha sido tan complicado. ¿Quieres cambiar la dificultad difícil? De momento no. De momento no. De momento no. No me calientes. No me calientes. De momento no.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Condenados a morir colgados por un puñado de balas. Después de Stinking Springs, Billy, el niño y Silas Greaves acabaron entre rejas. Siguieron ahí hasta la primavera. Un segundillo. Un segundillo. Ok. Vale, todo bien. Let's go.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Cárcel de Lincoln, 28 de abril de 1881, 4 meses después del arresto de Silas
These were
Greaves.
John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Billy te ayuda. Grande.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
¿Hay algo ahí? No, no.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Escopeta de Bob Ollinger. Whitney calibre 10. Ruidosa como el trueno. Puede partir un hombre en dos. La escopeta de Bob Ollinger.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did. Anybody see Billy? Ah, that little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Vale, una pregunta.
Escape raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
Cago en la madre. Bueno, primera muerte. Joder. Falta de reacción ahí. Vale.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet.
Ah, que ahora no sale.
You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Por la cara, tío. Por la cara, ¿no? Sí, por la cara esto, ¿no? Tengo mi pistola, ¿no? Perfecto. Pistolita. Porque ahora... Oye, buenos reflejos, ¿eh? Escapa por los tejados.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but
Sí.
some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
¿Y ahora?
How the hell did the
Ey, por aquí, vale.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's faith.
Vale.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
We can take them!
Puntería de mierda, loco. Aquí no ha tirado nada.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color.
Ole.
I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun. Surrender yourself!
Vale. Vamos a ponernos una habilidad. Concentrado, combos más largos, no dejes de matar tan rápido. Vale, dura más tiempo. Para poder llevar más munición. Venga, voy a ponerme el de la munición primero.
They're shooting in the street.
I'm here! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Stop him! So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Tía, casi no le doy,
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty,
Quería darle al barril, pero bueno.
beasts. We prize them too high, perhaps, I mean.
Vale. Y ahora por ahí, ¿no? Vale. Aquí, recargo. Antes de subir. Ok. Vamos al lío.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Sí. Vale. D, A, D. W. Bien. Ok.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Epa. Cabrón.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No,
Bien.
they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But
No.
the cards were dealt, and I had no choice.
Hostia, se acabó recargando también.
Get the women off the street! On yourself! Stop him! How the hell did he get away?
Vale, bueno, he podido matar a dos. Me cuesta verlos a veces, tío. ¿Dónde? Cabrón. Muevo. Vale. ¡Ey! Mírate, tío. No me lo paren. Tío, por aquí atrás puedo ir. ¿Y esto aquí atrás? Hay alguna cosilla por aquí atrás, ¿no? O algo. No hay nada por aquí atrás, tío. Ey, ¿y esto? Nada, ¿no? Estoy pensando que a lo mejor podía haber algo por aquí atrás, pero parece que no.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Vale.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street,
Duelo.
eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ajusta la posición de tu mano con A y D para desenfundar más rápido. Coño, sube. Coño. No voy a darle. Ay, joder, tío, que mal le he apuntado, hostia. Va. Hay que hacerlo otra vez. Cabrón, ¿eh? No, tío, vamos. Joder. Chacho. Vamos la puta, tío. Joder. Venga. Joder, primero lo hice bien, tío, y ahora. Vamos. Joder, tío. Me cago en su madre, tío. Ya, coño. Que no me lo hago nunca, tío. Joder, pesado. Mira, y fallo.
Some say
Encima deshonrado, me cago en la puta.
they weren't the ones looking him in the eye.
Joder, encima lo hago
Garrett gunned down Billy
antes de
3
tiempo.
months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Por culo. Ya da igual, ya. No voy a reiniciar toda la misión por eso. Pues nada, ya lo hemos hecho. Joder.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Episodio 2.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Vale. Una bala para el viejo. Los Cowboys eran una gran banda de forajidos liderados por el viejo Clanton. Dos de sus pistoleros más letales eran Curly Bill y Johnny Ringo. Vamos. Vamos los chavalines estos. Cañón de Guadalupe, 13 de agosto de 1881. Unos meses después de la fuga de Lincoln.
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh,
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. Where's he going? I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Vale, bien.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They
Ay, man.
attacked from on high like Apaches often do.
Bien.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground, whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Vale.
Hold on.
Eh,
Were
vale.
you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See,
Bien.
at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Joder.
I was
Coño.
running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Joder, esto llegó para desperdiciar las balas, tú.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Joder. ¡Yo!
Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out.
Pásate. Tío. Hostia, loco. Vale. Vamos a ponernos aquí. Pistas sobre Pepita de la verdad. No te pierdas ni un detalle. Aparecerán sonidos y pistas que te enseñarán las pepitas de la verdad cuando te acerques suficientemente. Además, así ganarás más experiencia. Y después, más munición de fusil. Voy a ponerme esto primero. Y después nos pondremos lo del fusil.
As if the devil himself was after me.
Correr,
Bullets
correr.
were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
Por aquí, ¿no? Uy.
As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Vale, corre.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
¿Qué?
Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
¿Qué
That
cojones, tío?
Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Vale, ahora tengo que volver para allá.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Vale.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that.
¡Ey! Muchísimas gracias por el follow. Bienvenido al canal.
I came at them like a wild.
Estamos aquí con la historia del Juarez Gunslinger. La tercera, estamos por la tercera misión. Primera misión del capítulo 2. Estamos aquí disfrutando de este jueguito.
Time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Ey, va. Vale. A ver qué más tenemos. ¡Hostia! Cacarrabia, gruñón. Malo como el demonio. El viejo Clanton con una puta ametralladora, tío. Hostia.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs. Clanton,
Vale.
coming for you. A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
Vale. ¿Dónde me puedo cubrir ahora?
Because
Ahí.
that old fool had a gallon gun and enough bullets
Vale.
to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Vale.
Not if I was to find and
Corre, corre,
kill
corre.
Gringo.
Vale.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
¿Tengo cobertura por aquí? No, ¿no? Sí, 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 delante, delante, delante. Vamos. Vale. Vale. Vale.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
¡Hostia! Y aquí no me coge. Buah. No lo pasa nada. Ah, cabrón. Qué puta, tío. Joder, ahora que justo estaba arriba, tío. Y ya, coño, ya. Ah, cabrón. ¿Dos gases de abajo, tío? No, ¿no? Yo, no me jodas. Ah, no, no, no. Vale, wow. Menos mal, menos mal. Menos mal, macho. ¿Sabes que lo tenía que hacer de abajo? Bien, bien, bien. Ok, bien. No hay problema. Ey. Vale. Cuidado, cuidado. ¿Vamos? Vale. No lo pillo de aquí. No tengo... Vale. Tengo que correr ahí. Vale. Hostia, he pillado de todo, ¿eh? He pillado de todo. A correr. Oh, no, lo he tirado abajo. Con la puta. Buh. ¿A casa? A casa. Ahí está. Bien, bien, bien. Viejo Clanton fuera.
Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Bien. Bueno. Bien, bien, bien. Siguiente. Tiroteo en el aserradero. La razón por la que Silas perseguía a los Cowboys no era el dinero, sino vengarse de uno de sus archienemigos, Johnny Ringo. Bien, bien, bien. Hay que ir a por él entonces. Uy.
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still
Guapo,
after
¿no?
Johnny Ringo.
Iron Springs,
I had tracked him
24 de
and the
marzo de
Cowboys to their
1882, 7
hideout
meses
at a
después.
sawmill,
¿Vale?
And they were loaded for bear.
Somebody's coming.
Joder, puntería, loco.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Vale.
But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Herb's coming! Get ready, boys. Hey, got something for you.
Vale.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. Send him to hell! So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older
Joder.
brother Virgil.
Fallón, ¿eh? Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ahí, cabrón.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up,
Vale,
they thought I
vale.
was.
Kill. Habilidad. Recarga durante el sprint. Puedes ir corriendo mientras recargas y seguir recargando. Vale. Y pues voy a usar esto, la verdad. Me sirve. Me sirve bastante. Fusil. Vale. Vale. ¿Y esto? Lo sabía.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Vale. No hay problema.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away
Bien.
unscathed. And
Nice.
that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone.
Yo tengo que decir que a
faster,
partir
boy.
de esta misión yo no me
Certainly
acuerdo
not
de nada,
Wyatt
tío.
Earp.
Este juego yo me lo pasé en su día.
Hat and no cap.
Uf, aquí fatal, Qué diferencia poder recargar mientras sprinto, Uf, qué diferencia, tío. Pasa figura. Hostia, tío. Lo podría haber pillado mientras se cubría. Y no lo pillé. Vale.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
Al Longer should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan.
Vale. Tiro la cabeza
But everybody knew
penetrante.
that
Cuidado.
Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Bien,
Excuse me, sir.
por
I
reflejo.
have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Bueno. En resumen. El resumen lo tienes ahí. Entiendo que por aquí parece que no hay nada. Ok. Vale. Y ahora. ¿Por dónde ahora? Ahora me perdí. Ah, por aquí, güey. Todo complicado yendo por ahí, ¿sabes?
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Vale.
Though it wasn't easy,
Buah.
those boys had good cover.
Buen combo, ¿eh? Buen combo, tú. Por aquí detrás no hay nada, entiendo. Vale. Vale. ¿Qué pasa? Ah, vale, cabrón. Vale. Eso, Hostia. Mira lo que viene ahí. ¡Bum! Regalito. Jaja. Venga a casa. Esto es lo que pasa cuando guardas la dinamita.
Rocks everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind.
Sí, señor.
That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Vamos a mejorar. Seguimos mejorando pistolas. Agilidad mejorada durante la concentración. Sé rápido como el rayo, te moverás y correrás un 50% más rápido durante la concentración. Vamos a poner este, que dure el doble. La concentración. Y desde que terminemos esta misión, me la aspiro que empiece la fórmula, Empieza la Fórmula 1. Tenemos Sprint Shootout. Por aquí.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm
Patience.
painting a picture here.
Escopeta no. Bueno,
There's this beautiful
hombre, si me estás ofreciendo el cambio aquí,
waterfall in a crystal clear stream
puede ser por algo,
led
¿no?
to a verdant valley that was truly,
me estás ofreciendo
Consider
aquí.
your picture painted. What happened next?
well, finally the
Ah, pero
bastards that were
he
still
quitado el
alive made a
revólver,
last
espera.
stand.
Nah, escopeta no. Me ha ido bien sin la escopeta, yo qué sé. ¡Ey! Revólver. Dame el mío. Era este, ¿no? Fusil. Ahí. Ok, eso es. Yo prefiero fusil y revólver, la verdad. Aquí nada. Seguimos por aquí, entiendo. Ey, qué bien. Por aquí no me va a salir nadie, tío. Ah, aquí. Ahí debajo, ¿vale?
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Que se ocultan aquí. Uy, vale. Duelo. Ella un trago, como yo, antes de disparar. Curly Bill.
Are you saying
Ah, pensaba que era duelo.
cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature?
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Vale. Ey. Cabrón. ¿Dónde va, hermanito? Relax. Este es el cabrón del Curly Bill. A casa. Asómate, cabrón. A casa.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life.
Ahí está.
But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Falta Ringo.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Vale. El siguiente es mandar y llevarse un tiro. Johnny Ringo. Ah, pero si lo matas tú. Cañón de Turkey Creek.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
A ver si ahora lo puedo hacer de manera honrada. ¡Vamos, vamos! Me cago en su puta madre. Siempre reacciono tarde, tío. Joder. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Joder, tío. Los putos duelos, tío. ¿Cómo me cuestan, tío?
Incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Vamos. Y fallo. ¡Oh, le di! Le di. Vamos. A una imagen. Encuentra y mata a Johnny Ringo. Logro. Vale, ahora sí, coño. Que antes me costó un montón el puto duelo, tío. Venga. Lo hemos matado de forma honorable. Let's go. Concentración 90%, velocidad 42% de velocidad. Bien.